What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about a very important indication that we just got for Bitcoin, possibly pointing us towards further bullish action, as well as yet another Bitcoin top indicator that suggests that we still have a long way to go before we reach the top of this bull cycle. So, if you enjoy this video or find any of this information helpful, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and turning on my post notifications. Consider joining our community here. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting, everybody. I'm a super small channel still, so any amount of support goes an extremely long way, and I'm very appreciative. So, let's jump right into it. Bitcoin has been going on a bit of a tear the past couple days, rallying up to the 200-day exponential moving average, which is this line right here. You can see this exponential moving average acts as resistance in a bear market, and it acts as support in a bull market. And recently, Bitcoin has plunged below this line, and now it has been acting as resistance for Bitcoin, which isn't good if you want to continue the bullish momentum, but we do have our first glimmer of hope here. We have gotten the first daily candle close completely above the 200-day exponential moving average. That is a sign that the bulls are trying to get the price back over this EMA, and in hopes of continuing this bull market, we would need to hold it as support again. Now, this is no guarantee. However, this is a positive and necessary first step if we want that scenario to come true. Now, many people say that this price action for Bitcoin is very out of the ordinary. Even back in 2013, when we had the double top, see, we had our first blow off top here, then an immediate correction. Some would say it looks like a bear market. We get a bit of a dead cat bounce. Throughout that whole time, we still held this 200-day EMA as support, only dipping below it for a brief amount of time right here. So although people are comparing this, what they expect to be a mid-cycle dump, to the 2013 double top bull run, the only difference is back here, this 200-day EMA never flipped into resistance. It stayed as support the whole time, even with the 83% dump that it had. So that is something to keep in mind if we manage to get back above this exponential moving average, hold it as support, and continue this bull run to higher highs. It will be something that has never been done before. Now, there are many Bitcoin top indicators, many of them on Glassnode, many of them so far have been very accurate. There is the, I hope I'm remembering, I think it is the Pi cycle top indicator that was suggesting that we have hit the top already back in May. However, that indicator was created after the 2018 top had already been in. It did not predict that top, it just happened to line up when they backtested it. Pretty much all the other top indicators are suggesting that we have not hit the top yet, and here is another one of those. And if you guys want to look at this thread, I retweeted this tweet. If you want to check it out, you can check out my Twitter. It's at binge_crypto. It is, I just retweeted it recently, so it should be right at the top of my feed. Introducing delta price / realized price ratio, or DPRP. This ratio can be used to identify major Bitcoin bull run tops The idea to compare DP and RP was conceptualized in David Powell's article, and he has a link to the article right here. And this blue line is the DPRP, the indicator, and the red line is Bitcoin's price. And you can see every time there was a top in Bitcoin's price action, it also showed a top on this indicator. Even in 2013, when there were two tops, it showed that very clearly in the indicator. Another thing to notice is that so far all of the peaks for the indicator have been higher than the previous. And if you look at where we are now, this line has not gone above the previous top, and we have not formed a what you would call blow-off top with the indicator, essentially saying that based on this indicator, we have not put in a cycle top yet. This ratio shows when delta cap, the difference between realized capitalization and the all-time moving average capitalization of Bitcoin, converges with the realized capitalization cap based on when coins were last moved. Without taking a ratio of the two, here are the convergences. So this is the indicator when it is split up into the two data inputs that are used to get it. When these two lines converge is when Bitcoin puts in a top. You can see it converged here. We had the mid-cycle drop and then it came back up. We still have not had a convergence of these two lines over here. Again, suggesting that we have not put in a cycle top yet. And here he just draws a line on this indicator showing that all of the peaks have been higher than the previous. There is a clear trend here, and we are still a ways away from this trend line as of right now. He also points out that the arc of the higher tops resembles Woonomics' top cap model as well. Over the long term, Bitcoin tends to move very mechanically. And this is Woonomics' top chart indicator, which again also suggests that we still have a ways to go here. So there you go. If you guys want to check out this thread for yourself, or just want to check out Will Clementi's Twitter, he posts some very useful information on his Twitter, all for free. And he, along with LogScale, hosts Twitter discussions that anybody is free to listen to. They are very interesting. They have lots of useful information. It can get a bit maxy at times. They are definitely Bitcoin maximalists. They are not fond of the altcoins. Let's say that. They were trashing Ethereum yesterday, which is understandable when you think that Bitcoin's value comes from its sound design. It is essentially the soundest financial product that has ever been created, and that is why it has value. And I can get why the maxis get a little mad when something like Ethereum comes along and greatly benefits from Bitcoin's sound structure. It associates with Bitcoin, and it tries to do something similar to Bitcoin. Not similar, but in the same realm as Bitcoin in the sense of decentralization. And they brought up some good points about Ethereum's long-term security that definitely should be discussed. However, I think in the short term, DeFi, Ethereum, all of that is going to continue benefiting from Bitcoin and is possibly in the short term a better play. But the way I look at it, I use altcoins to accumulate more Bitcoin. That is what everybody, I think, should be doing, because we are not sure about what's going to be around in 20 years. But if you're going based on probability, then the answer is Bitcoin. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and turning on my post notifications. And I will see you all tomorrow for my next video. Peace out, everybody.